What up, peoples of the world? So, it's about my bedtime. I'm getting ready to go to bed because I got work in the morning. But before I go to sleep, I want to rant. I want to rant for a little bit. But before I get started, I just oiled my scalp down. So if you see oil shining on my forehead or dripping down, don't pay that no mind. It's just, I think it was Moroccan oil that I used, the little small tubes. Also, the purse from the Goodwill store that I got. I'm going to decorate it with Sonic merch. I already put my Sonic and Shadow keychains on here, and I put the Shadow decal that I got from Spencer's like a few months ago. Just slapped that baby on there. I know they're supposed to like go on windows on cars and shit, but I don't care. I'm gonna do what I want to do. And if this shit falls off, I'll just staple that on there. I got some pins coming, got some stickers, more keychains too. I might do a video on that. I need to remind myself on that. So I got a little rant to talk about though. Let me hold Shadow for comfort so I don't lose my freaking train of thought, even though it's gonna happen anyway. So I got a little ramble to go on first. Now the title of this video is Stop Trying to Impress People. Reason why I want to talk about it is because some shit I seen recently that went down on Discord. Now I use Discord. I've been using Discord for 10 years since I was like a freaking teenager. When I was around 16. I'm 26 right now. So I love the app, hate the app. It's very intriguing to say the least. Like, there's always a good laugh because some people, it's just like Twitter. It's like Twitter and Reddit combined in the worst way possible because the most egregious people use Discord. I'm not talking about me. I may not be the best person in the world, but at least not a dickhead. I try not to be a dickhead, but I apologize to anyone that I was a dickhead to, that I wasn't really aware of. But I'll say that something recently happened in the server that I'm in. I've been in a server for 6 years. Not that I love the server that much, don't get me wrong, but I'm just there to watch the downfall of it pretty much and to read the chaos because it's just so funny. But it also says a lot about people, how they use social media. So there was this dude, right? And he is a compulsive liar. Now, no one knows why he lies so much. It ain't nothing new for people to lie on the internet, but he took it a step above. He lied about the most mundane shit you could ever lie about. He lied about being diamond rank in League of Legends. He lied about having a girlfriend that he just met recently. Apparently, they've been going out for 2 weeks. Allegedly, that's what he says. 2 weeks. They lived together. And then he said one day they magically broke up. And he said they moved out. But he also said that he had a roommate. So I thought that this girlfriend was imaginary. I knew that it was when he mentioned it randomly in the server. I love my girlfriend so much. We have a healthy relationship. She gets me. But then one day he turned around. It's like he broke up with her because in his words, he says, she kept trying to make me do stuff I didn't want to do. Like, what? Like, you see where I'm going with this? Like, it made no sense. He lied about that shit. He lied about being in the military. That is disgusting to lie about being in the military. He always mentioned this when no one is when no one asked him this question. No one asked him what he does for work. Barely anyone asked him what he does for work. But when people start talking about jobs, he will butt in the conversation and say, "Oh yeah, I'm a chef in the army. I'm in the army. I'm in the military. I'm in the army." Like, nigga, you a chef in the fucking military. Slow your roll. You're not out here in the battlefield like fighting in Afghanistan and shit. So like, why are you out here trying to front like it really bothered me. There's people that for real lose their lives in the military. fighting wars that really don't have anything to do with them, but they do it anyway. And then here comes this schmuck talking about some, oh yeah, I'm in the army, I'm a hard worker. Nigga, all you do is cook. Now, I'm not that familiar with military jobs, but let's not sit here in front and act like you out here in the battlefield fighting motherfuckers when all you doing is in the kitchen cooking shit. Like, boy, you don't get your ass in there, cook up some goddamn spaghetti and garlic bread with your bitch ass. Like, and I'm not saying that he has to be out in the fields in order to be a real soldier or whatnot, but the way that he talked about his job, he said, I remember he said this, I have the hardest job in the military. I was like, you, bro, I've never said a word to this motherfucker. I'll say that. Like, I never went on my way to speak to them. Cause like when I see the shit they would say in the server, it just made me scratch my head. I'm like, I'm not even going to entertain this. Like, there's so much I could say, but he's not going to listen. He's very argumentative. He never listens to any. He never explains himself. Like, if you catch him in his lies, he'll double back down and he will refuse to elaborate like why he lied. And one day he did admit I was lying. And people tell him like, bro, just chill out. You ain't gotta do all that lying shit. Why you doing that? He's like, I don't know. And then one day he leaves the server. He had to announce it because, motherfuckers just can't leave in peace. They gotta tell everybody, hey guys, it's been nice, I'm leaving the server. Bitch, just fucking leave. No one fucking cares. Piss off. Like, stop seeking so much attention. Do you not get enough attention, like, from your friends or whatever? Just leave, bitch. Shut up. Like, if you want to leave, just leave the server. You don't have to announce it. But he kept announcing it, and then he leave. Then he come back the next day talking shit and doing the same BS as usual, lying. So what I just said so far, he lied about being dominant in league. He lied about having a girlfriend. He lied about being in the military. And then it's like there's a shorty in there, and I think she's a good girl, but she's very sneaky. She's very, very sneaky. And I see what she does. It's like, all right, let me explain this girl to you, how she behaves. From what I've seen is my theory. Y'all ever met girls that love to front like they don't be flirting with niggas, even though you know they do, and you seen them and heard them flirt with niggas, and then they want to act clueless about it? Oh, like, I don't know why guys like me so much. It's because you flirting with them. It's like, it ain't no damn mystery. Like, did you need to call Scooby-Doo in order to tell you this shit? Like, excuse me? Yes, they like you because you flirting with them. What they fucking do? It's a man on the internet and he likes you and you're a woman. And you're a very beautiful woman. So, like, let's not play games and act dumb about it. But she's that type of girl where, like, she spent hours in VC with this motherfucker, bro. Even though prior to that, they had a falling out. At least like a month ago, they had a falling out. And then they buddy again. They spent hours in VC talking to each other. I never mentioned this, but I peeped that shit. Because I seen them in a VC before. And they were real friendly with each other. But on the day of this dude crashing out, the crazy guy, he started calling her a hoe. Now, he started calling her a hoe because she was talking to another dude in the server. And apparently they were E-Day. And they broke up now. I knew it was going to happen. Like, there's no fucking way y'all going to date. That's a super long story. I'm not even going to get into that. There's, like, no fucking way, bro. You got... It's such a super long story. I can't get into that. So, they broke up. And it was so really convenient that this dude, now he's single. And he go right back to... It seemed like they were trying to have a rebound. That's what it looked like to me. They were trying to have a rebound, but trying to be sneaky about it and play it off and just try to be casual, even though, like, it's real obvious to me. Maybe not obvious to other people in that server because they're very biased. I'm going to just say that. So this one the dude crashed out one day. So I come out a hole, started crashing out everybody, and everyone jumping on him. It's like, bro, all you do is lie. Like, why you calling her a hoe? Like, what'd she do to you? Because she didn't want you no more. And it's like, while I'm watching this, I'm thinking, it's like you calling her a hoe or her a hoe because she wanted someone else at the time, but now she's single. But if she was such a hoe, why are you trying to talk to her again? Now that you single, now that both of them are single. It's like that's the part that confused me. I didn't like it made me just scratch my head. And then she wanna play crazy about it. Why you calling me a hoe and stuff? Like I don't want nothing to do with you. Why did you spend hours in VC with him then? Y'all were cammed up in the VC. Like, what the fuck you talking about? It's like both of y'all look crazy as hell. Now everyone took her side, of course, because no one liked that dude. I didn't really like him either. But I'm not gonna sit here in front like she was innocent in this matter at all, because no, she wasn't. No, like you led this dude on, like to think that y'all are gonna have a rebound situation, because like it was just so fucking stupid. I thought it was really funny. It was funny, yet it was stupid. Now, what this ties into the title of this video, I never really co-signed with the idea of people doing so much to impress others. And this dude is a prime example. I don't know what he was trying to do with all this freaking lying and conniving shit that he would say and do. It's like there is no clout. There is no clout with lying. People do it like people do it a lot on TikTok. These influencers on TikTok, Instagram Reels, they lie a lot about their life and fabricate things in order to present like an image to everyone that they live this life that's so good and so simple and good, like so simple, lavish and luxurious. It's like meanwhile they sleeping on a piss mattress, and they got the nerve to have a guys like, can y'all like help me on my GoFundMe? Bitch, what the hell you talking about? Go help you on your GoFundMe. You, not that long ago, you was flexing about how much you spend in a fucking day. You spent like 1 grand going to doing groceries that you probably didn't really fucking need. It's like, then you gonna have the nerve to turn around and ask for some money. What the hell you talking about? How about you go spend your money wisely and stop buying all this bullshit, expensive stores and like expensive groceries? Like, listen, I like balling out on myself as well, but like, you really should not be balling out if you ain't got it like that. Like, you really should not be doing that. And it's like I don't like the idea. People just lie in order to impress us. Who are you going to impress? No one's gonna fucking care. I promise you, no one will care. If just please be yourself. It's like just I know that's like so corny and so tacky, and that society tells you to be yourself, and then they want to turn around and call you weird, or you a weirdo, or you ugly, or some shit like that. It's like, do you want people to be themselves or not? And this is why people be running around doing all this bullshit, lying and stuff. It's like trying to be someone that they're not. It's like it doesn't make no sense. And people can sit here and blame social media all the goddamn day they want, but who makes social media? Us. We do. We do. Like us as a society, we make social media. Social media would not be itself without us on it. So you can't just blame the fucking apps and the CEOs. How about you turn your finger inward, take a look in the mirror and understand, like, it is our fault that we pick on people, bully people, call them all sorts of fucking names just because they don't live this lifestyle that they maybe have seen in movies and TV and shit. It's like, or the rich and famous like celebrities, like the Kardashians, or I don't know, Paris Hilton, or ain't them rich people that just fucking, I don't know what the hell they do. Then I know they're not in movies or whatever, but they're just celebrities, they just have money from their family and shit. So it's like doing all this to impress people that don't really care about you or even like you as a person. Nor they don't even know your first name. Hell, they don't even know like when your birthday, and yet you doing all this bullshit to impress them. That's the part that just always confused me, like for so long. Like I don't really get it. Like I don't fucking care enough to go around impressing people. It's like really people like me or not. I mean, I guess that's what happens when you grow up being the person that was kind of made fun of a lot. After a while, you just stop giving a shit about what other people think. He's like, yeah, whatever. Someone's gonna call me ugly. Yeah, I heard that before. Like I've been called almost every name in the book that you can even think of. And it's like, I'm not gonna sit here in front. Yes, it did hurt me in my youth. Of course it did. I was young and I didn't know any better. And like, I don't really understand why people didn't like me or what the fuck. Well, like, what was I doing that was such a bother to other people? I never really understood that. I still don't really understand it now, even as an adult. But like, social interactions are not really my forte. It's like, keep in mind, like, I'm autistic, so I'm still working on that. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna be part of me for the rest of my goddamn life. So I'm trying my best. I'm trying. So it's like I'm just gonna say this here. As far as like that whole story was just like a tie-in to like the message of this video. Stop trying so hard to impress people. Cause I promise you this. I promise you, no matter what you do, I tell people this. Like I tell people this that, some my friends, like I tell them this. No matter what you do in life, someone is always gonna have something to say. Like whether you are a good person, bad person, neutral, like doesn't matter what you do. You can like feed kittens at a cat humane society. It's like at a cat shelter. Someone gonna say you ain't shit. I don't know why they said that. I don't know. I don't know. There are just some people in here that just always have something to say. And it's never really something nice. And I really cannot give you a proper answer other than just running your damn mouth. That's all I can really say. So like no matter what you do, who you are, where you come from, someone always gonna have something to say. So there's really no point in trying to impress people. I say live your life to the fullest but responsibly as well. And to enjoy you being you. Now that is really hard for people to come in terms with. Like it's really hard. I gotta understand it. Like it for people, it can be really hard to be themselves, especially they've been picked on for like a really long time. I'll say from my perspective, I wouldn't as an autistic person, I didn't really mask. I didn't really, and it was funny. I was thinking about this like recently. I wonder if I did mask, I probably would have like a whole lot of friends, but probably not even real friends if I'm being perfectly honest. But like, but I am who I am, and I never really tried to change it. I really just stayed confused on why people didn't really like interacting with me. And there were some moments where I look back as as an adult, I look back and I wonder like I was a bit cringe, but I didn't really feel like I was being cringe at the moment when I did it. It's like there's even some even like now I may recognize some things I may do or say may be cringe, but I just don't really care. It's like it's like in my brain I was like, well, whatever, that was cringe, but it was funny. At least to me, I thought it was funny. Maybe it's a little bit inappropriate, but I will say that I do think before I just start saying shit, because I really did not do that when I was younger. I said a whole lot of weird shit that you probably should not even be blurting out. But I did it anyway because I didn't really feel any kind of way about it. And I probably led to people thinking, damn, this bitch is weird as hell. like, I would, like, that's a really long story. I was gonna say a moment where I was gonna give an example, but I'd rather not. That's gonna mess up the topic of this video. That could be another video for another day. But bottom line, I'm gonna get ready to go to bed. Let me just speed this up a little bit. So, because I'm kind of feel like I'm talking in circles. So I'm just saying the same thing over and over. I have a tendency to do that. Squeeze me. So I was just gonna say this, and we gonna go to bed. Why I say we? I say we like, shut up. All right, it's my video. I'm gonna say what I want. But We gonna get ready for bed. And I'm just gonna tell you this. Before you go to bed tonight, before you rest your head, please understand this. You are you. Be yourself. It is okay if you're weird. I'm weird too. We can be weird together. Join me. We will abandon normedom and embrace the cringe within ourselves. Now let's say the cringe pledge before we go to bed. I'm cringe, and that's based. I will never be based, and that's not cringe. There's no one I'd rather be than me. but yeah, but anyways, be yourself. Stop trying to impress people. I cannot do that with a straight face. Boom. Let's just be ourselves. There's no need to impress people on the internet. It's not that fucking serious. You don't need to do it on Reddit. You don't need to do it on Twitter. You don't need to do it on Discord. Doesn't fucking matter. Not even on YouTube, Twitch. I don't care what what platform you may use when it comes to social media. Just chill out. Just be yourself. Be friends with real ones. With the real ones. You know, you don't need no fake friends. You don't need people to just really just clog up your life for all that nonsense. Just be yourself. End of the day, it's gonna be good, okay? There's no need to impress people. Because I promise you, I just said this. No one gives a shit other than you. And maybe them. But why would you want to fake yourself for people that don't really care about you or even like you? But yeah, good night. Sleep tight. Shadow says good night.